might say, I can see our faces for a taste of whiskey. Give you something right.
Here we are at Jersey. Planes, trains, automobiles. We've all made it.
Yep.
So predictions. We've very similarly. We've both gone for 3-2 Faversham.
Yep.
I think my second prediction, if I was to have one, would probably have been 2-1. But without seeing yours, I'd already picked 3-2.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those. It could go either way. A bit like the Sittingbourne game. We came strong in the last few minutes, so we always know we're not really going to get beaten out of sight by anyone. Hopefully the players are in a good condition following their flight this morning, that they've had plenty of time to get themselves, had time to get up, do their own thing first thing in the morning, get to the airport, get here with plenty of time to, condition to get ready to go after 90 minutes. Because the concern, I think, with a lot of the games over here is it's a very tight turnaround from the plane arriving to the kick-off time.
Yeah.
And that can benefit the home side to a degree, but what the hell, it's football.
Yeah. Obviously, not the ideal start against Sittingbourne last game. What would we ideally be looking from us and from who with our likely starting line that we don't know at the moment, but what would we be looking for?
I'd be looking for the wide players as usual, to link up with the fullbacks, not to start hitting the long balls too soon in the game, but there again, the fullbacks not to go too far forward. It's one of those balancing acts, not too much but not too little, and working out what the home team are going to try and impress upon us, and try and work that out very early, and then see what we can do with our known abilities going forward.
Yeah. I think the one thing probably against, ironically, it's exactly the same as Sittingbourne last week. This is third place, sixth. So I think the one thing we'd be looking for from the guys would be resilience. It's not going to be a walk in the park day.
No, I mean, obviously we've got the 3 games in hand over them and a couple of points ahead of them. I don't look at the stats as much as I used to now. I mean, Sittingbourne winning 7-1 in the week has boosted their goal difference. So obviously, if we do narrowly lose today, make sure it's narrowly and not ironed out, because we don't know what this team have got to offer. They looked pretty good when they came to us, although we came good. But again, we don't know what their conditioning was like following flights, blah blah blah. It's a little bit of an unknown quantity. But the good thing about the island is it sells beer.
Yeah. Might have partaken 1 or 2, I'm guessing, by that statement.
Several.
Okie dokie. Key players maybe. We don't know who's in goal. We can see Jacobs warming up. We'd like a solid goalkeeping performance, whoever it is.
When those come along, we love
Tashi
them.
finding his goal-scoring boots would be nice.
Be brilliant.
And we saw quite good showings from George and from Josh.
Yeah.
So if they could come good, this would be the game we'd like to see it.
They're new to it, and it's up to them to make a name for it, to make it difficult for Faggy and Ennie to come back in the team when they're ready to.
Yeah, definitely.
Enjoy last night?
Go on. It's in now. Whoa. Go on. It's it. Go on. Spectacular dive, keeper.
Here it comes, here it comes. Go on. Oh.
All right, now it is. Drill it. Go on. Gene. Go fuck her there.
Get out! Get out! Higher! Lord, higher! Guys, left!
Oh. Go on, Dex. Go on, well played. The seagulls. Go on, Woody. Short ball. It's too late. Keep going.
Stand!
Dex once.
Don't do it!
Ooh, Woody. He's touched that. Oh, one. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh, it's a cross. Go on, Woody. Here we go, Woody. Go on. No! Silly man.
What fucking hand do you see then?
Go on. Oh, dodgy keeper. Take him on. Come on, Woody. Take him on. Yes. Whoa.
Nick, do it! Half and off, go stand in the middle! Adam!
There's a fix of ball.
Get out!
Dex, go on. Row A. Hey, 0-0.
There we go.
Jersey 0, Faversham 0. Give us a bit of a sum up of this first half.
Quite an attritional sort of bit narky game. Not too many chances. Their keeper made a good save from a header from George. I think it was George. Yeah, there's not really much clear cut. I think what the forward players are doing really is taking advantage of defensive errors more than creativity. So at the moment, I just think it's 0-0. We'll just be happy with that at the moment. I think we haven't really created anything at all. I mean, it's but there again, they've had a couple of chances which I think were more from sloppiness at the back. I mean, I don't sort of name names in things like this, but there's one player who's put 2 passes out, and they've gone straight to Jersey players, and chances have resulted from that, but they haven't taken them. Jacob hasn't really been tested, I think, through poor finishing rather than anything else, and I think 0-0 just about sums it up.
Yeah. What would put us ahead in this second half? Where are the chances coming from?
I think wide. If we get the ball out wide a little bit quicker, because what seems to be happening is the ball is spending a lot of time in the air getting to the players out wide, which means the covering defenders are able to get over there to cover Casey, and Woody's runs a little bit quicker. Again, we're not. I say it's a little bit too cagey out there at the moment. I mean, I don't think either side is really going full guns because they know the abilities of the opposition, and I think it's a bit more of a defensive mindset.
Mid second half, one of the teams is going to have to show its hand.
One team's going to have to go for it.
Yeah.
Come on, Town!
Yes! That was terrible.
Weekend, spark the city.
It's got to be good.
Come on, Town! Come on. That's it.
In the mixer.
Show! Get it in!
Hold on. Unlucky boys. Sorry. Unlucky. Don't listen to him.
We go again. No.
Thank you.
We go again.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Yep. Come, Tash. Back soon, big man. Well done, Matt. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
There you come. Okay. Well done, mate. Neil, full time here in Jersey. Jersey 1, Faversham 0. Give us a bit of a sum up.
To be brutally honest, I think their physicality and size won them that game. I think in a lot of ways we were hitting balls up in the air time after time in the second half. They've got 6'3" players at the back, we got 5'10s.
Yeah.
It's only going to be one winner. I didn't think we used our wing attacks for Woody and Casey the way we have done on one games in the past. But again, conditions weren't great.
No, but same for both sides.
Same for both sides. They were a bigger, more physical side. I mean, we had one effort on target in the first half. Tashi clipped the top of the bar, clipped the top of the bar in the second half. Can't think of an awful lot more that we did. I think at the end of the day, probably a draw may have been a fairer result. They took a chance, we didn't.
We didn't.
I'm not going to dig out individuals because I think everyone did what they were probably set up to do. Obviously, management might and coaches might think differently, but I think they left everything they could out there. And it's a funny thing, and I think I dwelt upon it earlier on. Is with the way the flights work and stuff like that, you don't know whether that's a good thing, a bad thing, with time to actually get out there and prepare.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of issues here where I think they could have, again, as we know, during half time, our players spread the ball about.
Yeah.
What happened in our side of the field in the at half time? They had kiddies football on it.
Yeah.
Nothing in their side of the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, so they're sort of setting things up not really equally here, and I think they're taking advantage of a couple of things a little bit, and that's just me being petty.
Picky.
Yeah, because we lost.
Ultimately, though, if we could have won some of the headers,
we didn't win
up
the
front,
headers. We
didn't really win any. Did we second half?
I can't remember one.
No.
There was a couple where they might have skimmed off and stuff, but again,
we were trying to win headers against a taller, more physical side.
Big side. We noticed that when we beat them on the deck at our place.
Yeah.
Because they were a big side. They're celebrating like they won the bloody league.
Yeah. Long way to go yet.
It's a very, very long way to go, and they won't win the league. They won't finish higher than Three Bridges.
No, I don't think so.
We might have another journey in the playoffs.
So onwards and upwards. If it goes ahead, Beckenham
Tuesday.